Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to another episode, the final off-season episode of Dorm Talks with Chris and John. I'm John, that's Chris. And today we will be going over our top 10 NBA centers. Our last of the top 10 rankings for both NFL and NBA. And we're really going to jump into the NFL season, and then the NBA season will start up in October. So we're going to get rolling, man. I'm excited to be done with rankings and stuff. I'm excited to talk about live sports that are happening. I don't know about you, but I sure am.
I actually hate live sports. Nah, I'm super excited, man. I love watching this stuff happen. You know what I'm saying? Tired of just talking about what could happen. I'm not a
Right.
Chargers fan. I don't care about the hypotheticals. I want to actually see what happens.
It's a basketball episode. He's on his Chargers hate still, man. Let's go. It is a basketball episode, but we are going to get into our NFL schedules. Just to say, just go quickly say our win loss for week one. Um, my brother has volunteered to calculate our records and to tally up till the end of the year to see who has a better record. So
Gonna be me.
I don't think so. But before we get into all that, Chris, how you doing? How you doing tonight?
Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. First episode with contacts in today. So don't worry, guys. I'm not running, not being able to see.
There you go. Would you like to share where your glasses are? You don't have to, but you
Okay.
could.
Okay. Thanks. Now, uh, you know,
I just
there's
know there's a fish somewhere who's seeing real good right now.
they're all offshore actually. Let's just say that. Let's just say that they're on an adventure to some random island. But let's just say that I'm helping Nemo get a little bit better vision.
Oh man. Um, I'm overcoming a sickness that I got. So if I'm coughing a lot, it's also because I'm laughing, but we're getting through it. So bear with me. Are you ready to get in these football games real quick?
Nope.
All right, let's do it. First, let's start with the season opener, the banner raiser, Cowboys Eagles. Who do you got?
Cowboys, obviously. Nah, I'm just kidding. Eagles by like 100.
All right. So I got Eagles too. Uh Chiefs Chargers,
Chiefs.
Brazil, or something like that. Yeah, Chiefs. I got Kansas City as well. I got Kansas City as well. They don't tend to lose to the Chargers.
Yeah. I'm not
Um
putting my money on Justin Herbert again.
Dolphins Colts. Who you got?
That sounds like a terrible game. Uh,
Awful game. It's a
uh,
Sunday at 1.
Tyler Warren for 400 yards. Colts.
I got Dolphins.
Good.
I got Dolphins.
We need
Steel.
some differences.
Yeah. Fields Rogers Bowl.
Oh,
Steelers Jets.
well, what's up with these terrible games? Oh my God.
This is the 1 o'clock slate. So these are the bad games.
It's so nasty. Uh,
I got Steelers this game.
let's say Jets, man. My God.
The Jets suck, but so
Both
do the
suck.
Steelers. Um, Panthers Jaguars.
Jaguars.
Give me Panthers.
I like that.
I It'll be tough, but I
I
think they
want to
can do
say
it.
Panthers, but I think Jags might have it.
I think that's a fair choice. Cardinals Saints.
Cardinals.
Cardinals. Same. Giants Commanders.
Uh, Give me the Giants.
All right, I like it. Give me the Commanders.
I like that.
Uh, Falcons Bucks.
Falcons.
Give me the Bucks. Browns Bengals.
Browns.
Give me ew. Give me the Bengals because they start Joe Burrow in the preseason, so he knocks some of the rust off.
I don't give
Um,
a damn what they did. That team is gonna find some way to lose.
Raiders, Patriots.
Raiders,
I also like Raiders. Uh, 49ers, Seahawks.
Niners.
Seahawks.
Okay.
Titans, Broncos.
Give me the Broncos.
Give me Broncos as well. Lions, Packers.
Ooh, that's a good one. Give me the
That's a
Packers.
good one. I think Packers got to figure some stuff out. Give me the Lions.
Actually, it depends on if Micah Parsons is there for this game.
It's in Green Bay, if that
Yeah,
helps.
it really does depend on what if Micah Parsons plays. So I'll still say Packers though.
I think he's gonna play. It'll
Yeah,
just
I
whether
think
he's
he
shot
will.
up with epidural or not.
Yeah, but
Um, Rams, Texans.
Ram.
This
That
this is
Texans
a
O
good
line
one.
is going to get shredded.
Let me go Texans. Their elite defense against Stafford's bad back.
Yeah.
Um, so uh, possibly the game of the week. Bills, Ravens.
Uh, uh,
Definitely the game of the week. What am I talking about? Absolutely the game of the week.
Bills win after a heartbreaker from a very unclutch play by the Ravens.
Ooh. Give me the Ravens. I think they the overall better team. I think they'll
Yeah,
find a
they
way.
are an overall better team, but we know what happens.
And to wrap up that Monday night, this will be a good game too. Vikings, Bears.
Even the Bears.
Give me the Bears too. JJ McCarthy's debut. I think it'll be really good or really bad.
Yeah.
All right. So there's our week one NFL picks. So I'm excited to have football back, man. I'm hyped. I'm hyped. I'm a summer guy, but once football gets rolling around, I get excited, man. I don't mind a little chillier weather. Are
Uh,
you ready to get in to our top 10 centers?
Absolutely not.
All right. You're not ready for anything. Let's go for it. Um, so I have a lot of honorable mentions. Um, my bottom of the list was tough. It really was. And I'm prefacing now. I'm not going to preface now. I'll let it happen when it happens. But yeah. Are you ready to jump into this? I already asked you. Are you ready? Tell me your honorable mentions.
Right. My honorable mentions for this year are going to be Nikola Jokic. No, I'm playing. Jalen Duren, Nicholas Claxton, Steven Adams, and I'm going to say Miles Turner and Zach Edey.
Okay. We have some similar names in there. We have some similar names in there. I forgot Duran. He's definitely on my honorable mention. Um, yeah, my honorable mentions is Duran, Miles Turner, Isaiah Hartenstein, Klingon, Lively, and Gafford.
I like that. I don't know if I could put Gafford high because
He's my 17th best center.
okay, see that's fair.
I just think Lively and Gafford are like they do the same
Yeah,
thing.
it's,
But like after that, like the list starts getting rough.
yeah. I didn't realize the bottom half of this list is a little rough.
It is pretty rough.
Yeah, I'm not very impressed by a lot of these guys. Like I was like looking at it, I was like, man, y'all like don't impress me as players like at all.
Yeah, it was tough. Miles Turner really was like he's still getting like a lot like he's getting paid a buttload of money.
But like,
A, a buttload of money. And I just don't think he's as good as he was maybe 2 years ago.
that's fair.
Uh,
He was really bad offensively.
yeah.
We saw him. He was terrible, and his defense really isn't good enough for that to be happening.
Yeah, he doesn't have the Jared Allen defense to be like, you know, for that to be acceptable. Um, which I also do have Jared Allen. He was like on my list, but then as I slowly thought of it, he started to go down and down and down. But I think he's a
Actually,
really good center.
he's on my honorable mentions too. Now you should just say that. Yeah.
Was he on your top 10 or below?
No, he wasn't even on the top 10.
Oh, snap. I think what he does is really good, like
Yeah,
value wise.
I think he's good. He's just not. I don't even know how to explain it. He just wasn't in my head like a genuine contender for top 10.
Yeah. Can you say your honorable mentions again?
It's going to be Jared Allen, Steven Adams, Nicholas Claxton, Jalen Duren, and Miles Turner.
Okay.
I
Okay.
want to see
I
Claxton on like a better team.
Yeah, me too. I was like he was my choice to go to Lakers over like Aiden. I think he would have
Oh,
been better.
and Zach Edey too. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Uh Steven Adams would also be an honorable mention for me. There's a lot of guys who do a lot of good value. I just don't have them above these 10 guys.
I can respect that. That's fair. And now that you say it, Isaiah Hartenstein might have to be my honorable mentions.
Okay. Was he in your top 10?
Yeah,
Yeah. It's tough. Hartenstein, like, he does his role at a very high level. He does exactly what he's supposed to do, which is grab boards, play some defense, and do that little floater.
yeah.
He does.
He's a solid passer for his position
Yeah,
too. It's just I think I do like him more than I like my number 10, but it's also like
yeah.
everything. But it also might be just because I'm a Thunder fan. I don't want to like let my
I like him more than a few of these players, but it's just like when I'm looking at like overall value and overall talent, he like he's down a few notches. But I think he was underrated. I don't think he's underrated anymore. Um,
I think some of these guys is also like a thing of like how playable are they in the playoffs? Like there's a good like I feel like there's
Usually
a
these
good
guys
number of
get
guys
played
who do.
out.
Yeah. Like outside of these like top like maybe like six guys, like I'm gonna be real with you, most of these guys I just don't trust that
Uh,
much in the playoff setting.
in terms of honorable mention, I might switch and put Hartenstein over Jared Allen just because Jared Allen got out. He got pushed out in the playoffs. I mean,
Yeah.
he has a famous quote: "The lights were too bright." I mean, he said it himself.
That was really bad, man. I was like, oh my God.
That's very bad. You can't say
Okay.
that. All right. Would you like to say your number 10?
Yeah, it's Rudy Gobert.
Dang. Okay.
Yeah. Um, it's not even a thing. I think he's like worse than some of these guys I have above him. Like I think he is just better than some of these guys. But
Hmm.
it's also a thing of like how well he's gonna be used on his team right now. You know? Um, like obviously the defense is still there. He's still like at worst a top five rim protector in the league. I don't think he's like the undisputed number one anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's that. And then his offensive game, like I'm not gonna pretend like a lot of these guys have a really good one, but his is like
Bad.
really bad. Like it's not even just a lack of post moves, it's a lack of like he's not very good at like catching in stride
He
and
can't
finishing
catch
through.
the ball.
Yeah, he's not only is he bad at catching the ball, but he's also just bad at catching it in stride and going up.
Right.
You know, he's
Right.
got crazy athleticism. He's got really good measurables and everything. But then, especially when he's playing on a team like the Timberwolves, I don't really have a guy that was like that Donovan Mitchell that's gonna like really hit him in his spots. You know what I'm saying? They don't have a guy that's like really good at just throwing a lob.
Right.
Like unless Anthony Edwards takes that next step, which we talked about before.
He probably will.
Yeah, he probably will. Like, but it's like my thing is with him too. It's like he does, unlike his like 3-point shooting lead, he hasn't shown too many flashes of being an elite passer yet, in my eyes,
No.
especially against like primary coverage as a number one option. So it's like I just don't see Gobert doing that good, you know.
Yeah. I think that's fair. I think the thing I don't have him much higher on this list,
Mhm.
but I have him a little higher than you. And
Yeah.
I think his presence on a defense alone makes it automatically a top five defense.
Oh yeah.
Like that that value alone is invaluable and is why they like had to extend him, even
Mhm.
though they felt they had to. I don't know if they had to. They felt
Yeah.
like they had to, and trade Cat because Gobert's liability as a starting center is easier to hide than Cat's liability as a center.
Right.
Because when Cat isn't scoring, he's not a good defensive center.
Yeah,
When Gobert isn't scoring, okay, maybe you need to sub out for some offensive possessions, but he's going to anchor that defense. And if he
yeah,
doesn't, your defense is going to be significantly worse.
yeah,
Which is why I'm glad they have my number 10 center, Naz Reid.
yeah. I was like thinking about it as I was talking about the Gobert. I was like, I definitely forgot about Nas Reed.
Yeah, Naz Reid is my number 10. And he's not as good defensively, but I wouldn't say he's bad defensively either. You would probably know more than me.
Um, he's not very good. I think it might also be like a drop off, like that steep drop off from
Gobert.
Gobert, and like makes it probably look a lot worse too. Especially the numbers, like the numbers say it's like ridiculous how much worse he is.
Right.
But he's also not that good of a defender.
Yeah. He's on this because he has ridiculous offensive upside. Um,
Yeah.
just as an energy off the bench guy, and there was a lot of teams that would have lined up to pay him.
Mhm.
A lot of teams. Um, Naz Reid, I mean, he can shoot, he scores inside, he can pass, he can play make a little bit. He's just an all around really, really good um offensive player and a really good piece to have off the bench. You can play him alongside Rudy if you need to, kind of in that cat role.
Mhm.
Maybe not as high as a volume shooter as Cat was, but similar roles, I would say.
That's fair.
Um, but I think even though his defense isn't up to par as far as an anchoring defense center, which is why he's not starting in this league, he might start for a few teams, but his offensive game gets him. He was playing 27 minutes a game.
Yeah,
So
he's like good. Like
yeah.
but it was like weird because it was like they couldn't really run with him or Gobert too much because it was like either their offense is really bad or their defense is really bad. Like when you
Yeah.
get
That's true. Yeah. It's a little weird situation they got in Minnesota. They're a hard team to gauge. They
yeah,
really are.
they're a good team, but it's like they got holes that are like
I don't know how they made the conference finals last year. Like I know, like if you look series by series, they played a hurt Warriors. You Was it Phoenix they swept? Did they play Phoenix first round?
no, they gentlemen swept the Lakers.
Oh, it was the Lakers. That's right.
Yeah,
Phoenix was the year before.
yeah,
Phoenix didn't even make the playoffs this year.
yeah.
That's right. Right, right, right,
Bradley
right,
Beal was in the playoffs this year.
right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. That was a long time ago. So yeah, that's my number 10. Who do you have at number 9?
Walker Kessler.
Dang. Okay. I don't have Kessler on my list,
Yeah. I think it's
but
kind of
I like
hard to
it.
gauge, especially because the Jazz just aren't in a position to win like any games right now.
Yeah.
You know, I expect a little uptake as far as like wins go. Like they've got like okay pieces. They're not going to be doing any like playoff like actual contention. They're going to be in the
Yeah.
lottery. Like let's be real. But I think the upside with Walker Kessler is like really high. You know what I'm saying? I feel like for the modern NBA, he's exactly what you would want in a center that isn't like a space extender,
Floor spacer.
floor spacer. What the? I was gonna say like place, and then I was like, wait, no, I was wrong words again. Couldn't think of it, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I think he's good everywhere. I think he's a terrific defender. We've seen that. He's a good rebounder. So I think he's just exactly what you want in the modern NBA. And it
Yeah.
feels kind of weird because it's like I also kind of want to see him on a winning team too.
I was about to say it'd be nice if, Minnesota had him.
Yeah, exactly. Like I want to see him on a team
If
where it's like, does he get outplayed? Does he get played off the court in the big moments?
if only they didn't trade him for Rudy Gobert. Or
Yeah,
yeah. We forget about that.
could have kept Walker and Cat.
Could have. And Nas. For because you would have had way more money. Um yeah. Walker Kessler. He's really good. Yeah, like you said, he's a guy that I would really want to see on like a contending team. And I I just don't know the path of Utah at all. I don't know what the direction is.
The Utah.
The path of the Utah
That's
team.
really funny to say.
I'm so tired. Um yeah. All right. My number nine is Ivica Zubac. Um he had a resurgence year,
Yeah.
and he had the resurgence here because of James Harden, and he's gonna still be on this list because he still has James Harden. And Zubac has always been like a really solid center. Um, he's always been like starting caliber, but he really like came into his own this year because Harden just he knows how to play a center.
Yeah.
He knows he's gonna help you get into the right spots to give you the opportunities. He was an all defensive team. Like he just kind of came into his own, and he had a really really good year. And it's an old team, but like the team got better, and I
Team is still gonna be good.
and he's still like he's one of the young guys on the team. Um, but he got so much better in scoring.
Yeah.
He like bumped his career point scoring like up like 6 points than he usually is,
Mhm.
like 6 or 7 points. So like
What you said?
what? Oh God. You're a child.
I'm sorry. I had
I thought I lagged for a second, and then I realized
to-
I completely lost my train of thought. I'm
So you
so
were talking
mad at
about how
you.
Zubac like upped his scoring by a
Y-
certain amount of numbers.
yes, which is more of taking the opportunities that were given him and being able to like we talked about guys like Gobert who's not able to receive the ball, but
Mhm.
also we talked about guys who are able to put the rock where it needs to be,
Yeah,
um, to help them score. And I mean, that's what James did for Zubac, and he capitalized off it, and I think he deserves recognition for that. So Zubac, I have at my number nine.
I can respect that. Yeah, I like that.
Who you got number eight?
Domantas Sabonis.
Dang.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's kind of one of these guys where I'm like, I don't really know if I trust him in in like the playoffs, you know. Um,
Yeah, I don't.
like I don't, and I'm not gonna pretend like I do, but I'm not gonna pretend like he isn't like one of the best centers in the league still. You know what I'm saying? His stats say it all.
Yeah.
His stats are like
Um,
Chris.
I'm putting. I really hate doing this. I'm putting Sabonis at my nine. Um, Zubac at my 10. Nas at down to 11.
Oh man. Oh man.
So I forgot about Sabonis. My fault. Continue.
No, you're good. It's weird because it's like everything that when you like just look at his stats from just a center view, that's like a top five center in the league, right?
Yeah,
Easily. But in the playoffs, it's just like it never feels like it holds up, you know?
I think his
Uh,
size always kills him.
yeah, he was like considered a power forward for a while before teams started moving into the center as we got away from like that double big lineup that people do. But firstly, number one, going back to the last time he was in the playoffs, shot 49.5% from the field as a center. That's like
That's
really bad.
terrible.
That's good for a guard or a forward.
That's
Terrible for a
great
center.
for yeah.
And his 3-point percentage, while it's like 40% the regular season right now, last time he was there, it was 20%. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? His free throw percentage. Like he's like one of those guys, and then he's also just not a good defender, you know.
Hmm.
He never has been. He's always been like a guy who's like, oh yeah, he's good offensively, but he's just not a good defender. It's like you can't be a bad defensive center in the modern NBA unless you're like ludicrously good offensively.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And
pretty much.
he doesn't have good enough size for him to like him just being there to be a good deterrent.
Hmm.
It's like he's always a guy you're gonna like want to have on your team for the regular season, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Or on 2K, he's gonna be great, shit like that. But he's never a guy that I'm gonna sit there and be like, you know what, I want him as my starting center in the playoffs, you know what I'm saying?
it's hard. He's one. I feel like we had this conversation earlier, and I forget who the player was.
Hmm.
Maybe it'll come to me, but he's a player that you play through, but he's not good enough to be a 1A guy. And that puts him in a really tough spot. And I feel like it was a guard or somebody we were talking about. But I can't remember who we were talking about. But Sabonis fits that mold where you run an offense through him. He's really good at playmaking. He can score, and you can kind of run the offense around him. But unless you build like a perfect team around him, you're not gonna. He's not gonna be a guy that's gonna lead you in a playoff run.
Yeah.
So like he's stuck in the in between where like a contender isn't gonna plug and play him.
Hmm.
It's like tough. I don't know like what teams he could go to that he can kind of fit in as a center.
Yeah. Like he'd be like a Jonas Valanciunas, where it's like that's like the best backup center you could get, in my
Hmm.
I think. But like I don't think any contender would really want him as their like main big. You know what I mean?
Which is crazy to talk about Sabonis like that because as you said, his talent wise, he's like a top five center.
Yeah, exactly. Like he can pass well, he can shoot, score. Like that's crazy. That's all you
Hmm.
want. But he's just not a good defender. It's like the small stuff.
Yeah, he's a four. He's like a four body, but he plays like a five.
Yeah, he's from the era where it was okay to have a power forward that was just another center. That was like just a smaller center.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's where I it feels wrong. I feel like we were talking a little too harsh on him though. He's still like one of the best centers in the league though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's still
But
very clearly, in my eyes, better than the guys below him. Let me say it like that.
marginal, which is why I had to
What?
move it when I saw. So he's your number eight.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
my number eight's Porzingis. Unless you had anything more to say about Demontis.
No, actually, yeah, yeah. Go ahead.
You sure?
Yeah,
Okay.
Porzingis, bro.
Yeah.
I like
Um,
that.
I really like this fit in Atlanta.
Mm.
I like Atlanta a lot this year, and like the only thing that's stopping me from like putting him close to the top five is his health.
Yeah, that was like
But
what I was mainly worried about because it was like, what happened? You know?
it was like an illness, which is always kind of scary. Like
Yeah,
you don't know is it like are you just gonna be like limited like with like your oxygen capacity for the rest of your life? Like that's tough.
yeah.
That's tough for especially for a big 7 foot dude. Um, but even with that, he averaged like 25 points last year,
Mhm.
and it's like as a scorer, and he's like a solid rim protector too. But as a scorer, he's like doesn't get that much better in the center position. Especially like the Celtics didn't need him to win, but when they had him, they were literally unstoppable.
Yeah, it was kind of ludicrous.
And I think you pair him with a guy like Trae Young and all of the additions they had defensively. So it's like he doesn't have to be elite defensively because they got Nikhil Alexander Walker now, right?
Mhm.
They signed him, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, and like you've Dyson Daniels, and you have all this forward depth now, and Jalen Johnson, of course, and
yeah.
it's like man, this team could be really good, and Sabonis I think is in a position where if he's healthy,
Mhm.
I think he could really really succeed.
Yeah, that's fair.
So that's my Tingus Pingus take.
Who the fuck is this Tingus Pingus?
Who is Tingus Pingus?
Yeah. No, I respect that. It was a little weird holding him off, but it's like I'm just so uncertain. You know, it was like because it never really came out what it was.
Right.
I think like what it
People
actually.
made their assumptions, but
Yeah,
we never
we're not
heard
gonna
what it
say what
was.
one of the assumptions was.
No,
It felt like it
it's
was
not
gonna.
productive.
Yeah, but yeah, it's like we really just don't know what it was. So obviously, if he does come back, yeah, I feel like this is fair to put him here. So we're just gonna have to wait and see though. Definitely gonna
Yeah,
have to see. You know what I'm saying? He's got the 3-point shot. Still a good defender.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? He's just a good center. I don't
yeah.
know.
Who's your number seven?
7 is Bam.
Sheesh.
Yeah. It's weird with Bam. I feel like I haven't seen him in like a
I mean,
like a
Heat were kind of irrelevant last year.
yeah. It felt like they've been. It's weird because they were just in the finals, but like I don't know. I have no idea what to make of Bam Adebayo.
You're
Uh,
very low on Bam.
I am. I am. He feels a little in the same vein as Sabonis. Not as bad in the postseason, you know what I'm saying? Because he's number one, he's a number.
No.
Yeah, no, no, yeah, nowhere near as bad. But he's not a center. I'm like, yo, that's like a real mover for my playoff team. You know what I mean?
But
Unless
like
your
he's
center
also
depth is like really bad.
I don't know, man. I don't know if I agree with that.
Okay. I know it sounds crazy. It's like number one, the guys above him, I think are just clearly better. And they have better situations around them too. There's
Yeah,
like 4 guys here that I'm like, I'm not having a discussion on if they're better than him because they just are.
you were going to hate my list.
We'll get to that. We'll get there. We'll get to that when we get there. And then there's 2 guys where it's less that they're like way better than he's, but I think they just in better situations, right?
hmm
You know what I'm saying? Because the Miami Heat are just a bad team right now.
Yes.
Like he's their clear best player, but I don't think he's like a good enough player to be like a team's number one. You know what I'm
Nor
saying?
should he be. I mean,
Yeah, he shouldn't be. And
there's only
I'm not gonna put
three
that
or
on.
four. Yeah, there's only 3 or 4 centers on this list that are even that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna put that on him because that's not fair to him. It's not his fault. His team, it's like his front office is a bunch of idiots right now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like that's not his
Pat
fault.
Riley.
Really, seriously.
Pat Riley's in his Jerry Jones
Yeah.
era right now.
But instead of all the ragging on Bam, he's still an elite defender. He's like one of the best defenders in the league. He's still really versatile as a big man. He's a decent passer for his size. And he's also a good
Yeah.
rebounder for his size too. Like he's
The
like 6'9" and he's still like a definitely he's still not
I
a
was
bad
just about to
player.
say like he's so good he makes up for his height.
Yeah. Like
Like I don't know if his height has ever like been a real issue for him,
mhm.
which I think just goes to show like how good you got to be timing wise defending these bigs
Yeah.
because they're so much taller, they're gonna have longer wingspan than you. Um, but yeah,
Yeah.
I so I'll talk about it later down the line, but I think it's easy to forget how good he is because of the Miami Heat's year they've had. But
Mhm.
like he's still like he could be so much better as a scorer, but he's still really good.
Yeah, he could be. He could be so much better. And I think it is really the main issue that as a big man, especially as a big man like him, where he isn't like he can handle the ball,
Yeah,
but he's not a good enough like ball handler to like handle the ball against a defense that's like actually locking in on him. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like a lot of these centers, they're able to like genuinely dribble the ball around and you know what I'm saying, attack a defense.
hmm
Saying teams have to game plan for the fact that this big man on the other team can dribble the ball up the floor. I'm not saying he can't do that, but he doesn't do it well enough for me to be like, oh yeah, that's like
yeah,
amazing. And then especially with him not having an elite guard that can actually help set him up, his like field goal percentage is just gonna not look good for a while. It
right.
hasn't looked good for a while either. Like I
Well, when
thought
was
he
the last time they had a really good point guard?
exactly, and that's not on him, but it's like I got to keep this into account because like the Heat aren't getting a good point guard. You know what I'm saying? Like in
They
his
got
last two postseasons run, he shot under 50% from the field.
it. We're gonna see Norman Powell point guard minutes.
I know, like I don't want to sit here and rag on him, but like some of these guys are
Yeah,
in good situations. Like they're gonna have like career years, and he's just gonna have another year where he's just kind of wasted on this Miami Heat team.
yeah,
So yeah, talent wise, he is top five, but
yeah. Six is rough,
it's
but
rough. But well, actually, it's not six.
where do you have him?
I have him at seven.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah,
That's even worse.
yeah, yeah. It feels wrong putting him down here, but I kind of like these other guys more than him.
All right, I'm gonna let you get to your six soon because my seven's Gobert.
Your sevens go there. Okay, that's
Yeah,
fair.
so we talked about Gobert.
Yeah,
I value his defense a lot.
yeah.
Number
You
six, go
should.
ahead.
He's
Yeah,
terrific.
yeah.
You should.
Hmm.
My number six is Brad Zubac.
This is Zubac. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I couldn't get a read on if you were like saying I put him high or put him low
Uh,
by your
uh,
reaction. But now you think I put him low. Okay.
I don't think you put him low because like
Hmm.
I don't think that's like completely crazy to say this because it is me putting him pretty
I
high.
think Zubac over Bam is insane.
It is insane. I think Bam is just like objectively the better like player. But like, look who Zubac has right next to him.
Yeah.
He has
I
James
don't know.
Harden.
Balancing that is weird. Like, what are we ranking on the player? What are we ranking on his production?
I mean, I kind of looked at this like we're going into it as like a thing of like how good are they going to look like next year? You know,
Hmm.
he just had a really good career year. Like he was all defensive for a reason.
He's
Like
fantastic.
he was generally a good defender. Like
Hmm.
obviously he wasn't on Bam's level as a defender, but he was still like a great defender. You know what
All
I'm saying?
defensive is a great defender.
Like he's still a great defender. Offensively, he was solid. Like he didn't do like he wasn't like a superstar, but he was like good enough. You know what I'm saying? Especially
Right.
next to a guy like Harden, especially as a guy like him where he can't really like shoot. Well, it's not he can't really, he can't shoot at all. But like he was still being able to finish around the rim really well. He was a good rebounder, and he didn't look like terrible against Jokic in spurts against the Nuggets. Like a big part
Yeah.
of why that game went to 7 games is because of him.
No, he played Jokic really well.
Yeah, like he looked really good. Like that's Jokic. It's like not much you can expect him to do, but still like held his own.
Hmm.
And I think he's just gonna have another career year. Like he's got James Harden next to him. The Clippers have only gotten better going into next
Yeah.
year. He's gonna have another year where he's still a great defensive center, where he's still getting spoon-fed opportunities. You know what I'm saying? Especially as Harden like steps away from scoring even more as he
Yep.
gets older. Like I don't know. It's like yeah, Bam is better. Certain guys are honestly probably better than him, but like this is like
I
the perfect situation for a center.
I forgot they got I didn't forget, but like they have Bradley Beal now, so it's
Yeah,
like the pressure off of in the paint is going to be even more.
yeah. Like he's gonna get mismatches. He's gonna get looks because teams are gonna play against Kawhi, Bradley Beal, and Harden before they playing against him.
Yeah,
So like, I I think he's just gonna have a really good year.
I like it. I like it. My number six is Cat.
That is low.
Yeah, um, it is low, but I'm actually very certain the five guys I have above him are better than him.
I like that. Okay,
Um, he-
that is low.
is it? Is it that? I don't think it's that low for Cat.
You know, it's not that actually that low. I think right here
So
starts to get like debatable.
I don't think the guys I have in the top five can be played off the court.
Yeah, that's fair.
Cat can be played off the court in situations because his defense is bad.
Yeah,
And his offense is a little streaky.
it can be. Yeah.
Now, I see him as like a top tier center. Like
Mhm.
I think I think he's really good. But when
Mhm.
I'm going, I hold these five in such high regard that I'm gonna look into, okay, in the playoffs, you haven't really been producing that good. And I know they're gonna rag on me for who I have in some of my top spots, but I still think certain people are
He's
better
really
playoff performer than Cat.
me.
But yeah, I think there's a reason that the Timberwolves didn't bite the bullet and try to get rid of Gobert and keep Cat.
That's fair.
It's just that unit of Brunson. If we're talking about situations, Brunson and Cat being your two best players and being on the court together defensively is a disaster.
It is. It is pretty bad.
It's
Even
bad.
even with guys like OG and Mikal Bridges right there, it's like,
When you're top and you're in the paint or just Swiss cheese,
that's fair.
in theory, they should not have lost to the Pacers.
Yeah,
They are a better roster than the Pacers. But what were they able to do? Poke out the weaknesses and win pretty handily.
yeah.
Um, so I think his his highs are really high, but
Mhm.
his lows can exploit the entire team.
That's fair.
And that's why I have a few notches below like that top.
Okay, I respect it. Respect
So
it.
that's our reasoning for that.
Okay. I'll get to him when I have him.
Okay.
When I have him.
Who's your number five?
My number five is Sengun.
We finally have a same
Oh,
good as my five.
finally.
Fine. Same good as my five.
Okay. 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 Yeah. Oh my God. Thank God. All right, Sengun. All right. Mini Jokic here. Man,
Literally.
Mini Jokic. He's gonna have a really good year. He's got this is such a good Rockets team right now. Like KD is like such a big addition for a guy like Sengun, man. Like
I
as a passer, it's gonna be like crazy already. And then the space he's gonna get from having Kevin Durant right next to him,
oh, it's
like
gonna be
like we won't see teams like zeroing on him because he has fucking Jalen Green and Fred VanVleet taking up shots as like main scoring options. Like you have
I've
Kevin Durant.
seen I've seen this question floated around a few times. Who do you have being an all-star in that Houston team?
I kind of want to say,
Do they get three?
man, do they?
Because like Durant's always gonna be in it,
Yeah,
right?
KD's gonna be there. Sengun probably will be there, I think. Like to think so. Is he? I think he's gonna be there.
Right, like you were saying his situation is so good, and it's like, and then like, does Amen Thompson get in?
I mean, shoot, I'm really high on him, man, Thompson. So I think he's gonna get it.
Like, could they legitimately have? Yo, this Houston team is so good, bro. I forgot they got Dorian Finney-Smith.
Oh my God, they do have DFS too.
They're stacked, bro.
They got a lot going on for them.
This team is nuts. Um,
They've got a lot. Their guard rotation is a little wonky, but like, I
yeah,
don't know.
their center rotation is crazy too.
Yeah, I know.
Sengun, Steven Adams, and Clint Capella.
That's literally as good as backup centers get.
Right, then they have both of them.
Yeah.
Teams are probably pissed that they're hogging the good backup centers.
Them and the Nuggets running around with like the three main backup centers.
Now, well, the Nuggets have Jonas Valanciunas,
Mm-hmm.
so they finally got somebody.
That's,
Well, their guard situation gets a lot better if Reed Shepard plays well.
that's fair.
That might be a big if, but like, because
That
he
is
kind of
big.
wasn't great, but I mean,
That is,
but yeah,
yeah,
that off topic. This is not the Rocket segment, even though it kind of is. But Sengun,
saying yeah,
yeah,
really good. He's really good. Defensively, he does worry me at times. You know what I'm saying? But that offensive game is just nasty. He's got a great post game. His shooting is really streaky. But the fact that he's like confident enough to take 3-point shots at times can be nice.
That 23% is nasty.
It is really nasty. I don't like it at all.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I think he's just gonna have a really good year, man. Oh my gosh. Like looking at the guys around him, he's just gonna have more space to operate. He's gonna have Kevin Durant next to him. I think Amen's gonna take another leap. Like,
Yeah.
he's gonna be really good.
I agree. I I got very little to add because he's he's baby Jokic. He is,
Yeah, it's the Jokic.
and he's gonna have Kevin Durant on the perimeter to help out. So
Yeah, man.
he's gonna have so much freedom, man.
Yeah.
All right, and anything else on Sengun? Who's your four?
Carl Anthony Towns, this is where I had it.
Yeesh. Talk about Cat.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I know defensively, yeah, he's especially as a center, he's like way worse than you want him to be. But I think number one, the offensive game is like it speaks for itself. That's the best shooting center of all time. Number one.
All time, no
Yeah,
doubt.
that's like, I think there's like certain discussions for guys like Embiid, Jokic, Dirk, but like
They're not the volume he's
yeah, but
at.
like for the volume this guy takes as far as threes go, like it's kind of crazy. And
He
and
won a 3-point contest for crying out loud.
like it's ridiculous. And he did have a really suspect playoffs too, as far as like that
Mhm.
shooting goes. Like the
Yeah,
percentages don't look bad. No, they do look bad. They look really bad in game five and game six.
yeah,
They looked really bad in game five, game six. But like otherwise, he's just so good as a center. Like he's a double-double machine. Like that's a 20 and 10 guy, like automatically almost every
yeah,
night. And his offensive game is just great. Like he's got really good ball handling for a center. Like people don't talk about that a lot. Like I know we talk a lot about his like shooting as a big man, but his ball handling is actually like pretty good too.
yeah.
Um, he's got a good post game now. Like I know we used to make fun of like how like much weaker he was as a center, but he's like legitimately like confident and really good in the post. You know what I'm saying? He like exploits mismatches like this all the time. Like I
Yeah,
remember I saw him like just walk down J-Dub like multiple times in the closing minutes of the OKC Knicks game. Like he's like very good against the mismatches in the post.
hmm,
Um, he's a solid passer. He's nothing special. He can make like a good connecting pass, especially considering he's next to like just like a better player offensively.
he's only had to be serviceable,
Yeah, exactly. Like, he's next to Jalen Brunson. Like that guy demands like three people's attendance.
and before that he was with Ant.
Yeah,
So
you know what I'm saying? I'm not looking at him the best. And I think his defense, while it's definitely bad, it's not, I don't think it's as terrible as like some of the guys like here. Like I think he's better than Sengun is, you know.
yeah,
And I also think he's
possibly,
better than like Sabonis too.
but yeah, it is bad
It is pretty bad though. It is pretty bad. But I think the offensive game just kind of outweighs it enough in my eyes.
for sure. Him and Gobert are opposite players.
Yeah, exactly. Like I know as a center he should be way better defensively, and we saw that especially with how like good Mitchell Robinson looked
Yeah,
in that Pacers series because of how good his defense was.
that double big lineup did work for
Yeah,
a time.
like like I think a double big lineup like him, Mitch, and then OG, McCall, and then Jalen Brunson, like you can hide how bad him and Brunson are defensively with stuff like that.
Yeah, but yeah, then the problem is when he has those really ugly games, then
Oh
it's
yeah,
like that becomes an issue.
yeah.
But
That's
you
that's
know, I
yeah, that's fair.
yeah, I don't know. I like Cat. I just think guys like Sengun, I think, is eventually going to have like I think he's just more talented overall at this point.
That's fair.
Um, so yeah. Anything more on Cat?
Not too much. He's gonna have another good year, another All-Star level year.
Yeah,
Second in the league in
he
rebounds this year.
should.
I didn't realize how good of a rebounder he is.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how that team manages it because they're pretty much running back the same roster, except with Yabu.
Yeah,
All right, my four
sure.
is my four is Bam.
That is
So
so. I like it.
yeah, don't worry, he's not in the top three.
I would slap you. Don't worry.
Yeah. Uh, I mean, we talked about Bam. I think he's really good defensively, especially for his size and his versatility on defense. He's probably the most versatile defender on this list for sure.
Yeah,
Um, he can guard 1 through 5,
yeah,
and normally we talk about that when we're talking about a wing, but no, we're talking about a center.
yeah.
Like he's elite on the perimeter and he's elite in the paint, and he makes up for his size with just how like high IQ he has. Um, he's been shooting a little better with the three, been taking more threes. If he does, his offensive game opens up so much more, and it's already like decent. But like he can easily take a step to shoot more threes. Will he have opportunities? I don't know, but the possibilities there. I'm pretty optimistic on Bam.
He shot 35% from the three. As
Right.
he's upped his 3-point attempts this season.
He's slowly getting better. He's slowly getting better at it.
I don't know, man. This field goal percentage just really susses it out, man.
It's it's terrible.
It's really it's a little nasty. But I like him. I like this spot for him, man. I like this spot.
Yeah. You ready to get in this top three?
Yeah. Very obvious top three too.
Who do you have three?
Wembayama.
Same.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, this guy is like ridiculous. As I said, I think he's the second best defender in the league. Um,
Yeah.
he's just so crazy now. Like his offensive game is like getting better too. Like I already thought he was gonna be like a top tier, like elite prospect because even if his offense doesn't work out, his defense is so good it wouldn't matter.
Yeah.
It's kind of like proven to be like true. Like even on nights where he's like his shot isn't falling and stuff, like the threat of him, what I'm saying, catching the ball from faking, driving to the rim, launching a three. I remember I saw him shoot a step back three. I remember at one point I saw like this season he was like 50% on those. I was like,
Yeah.
why is he 50% on step back threes? He's like 7'3". Why is he doing that? And I don't know, man. He's just so good. Like, and he's so young too, so he's only gonna get better.
What is he, 15? No,
He's
he
15-1. So yeah, man.
he's it's like weird watching him play
Yeah.
because he shouldn't be able to do what he's doing. Um at all. He's 21. Um he should not be able to move the way he does. He should not be able to ball handle the way he does. He should not be able to shoot the way he does. He shouldn't be able to defend the way he does. I mean,
Yeah.
like everyone talked. Like I feel like the go-to excuse for these guys is, "Oh, he's too skinny. Oh, he's too skinny." It's like, man, yeah, but like if he gets there first because he's faster than you and has longer arms than you, you just miss out, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, his counting sets are like ludicrous. Yeah, it's like 4 blocks a game is stupid.
It's stupid. It actually is
Four
stupid.
blocks a game on three, on two personal fouls a game is ridiculous. How do you do that? He's
How are
averaging
you that
five.
disciplined at 7'3" and 21 years old?
He's averaging 5 stocks a game. How does like come on, man?
Yeah.
And his shooting is really good. He shoots 83% from the charity line. That says that
He's
his 3-point shooting is going to be really good as he gets better.
yeah, because his arms make him halfway there.
Shooting 35% from three on 8 attempts a game.
It's it's stupid. He's going to be past the top three very soon.
Oh my God, dude. Only reason he's not number one is because he got like two of the best centers ever.
Yeah. Speaking of our number two, who's your
Uh,
number two?
this is where I have Joel Embiid.
Okay, same.
I think he's better than Jokic when both are healthy,
Of
but I'm not gonna
course.
pretend that availability isn't the best ability. You know what I'm saying?
It's a ability for
Yeah.
sure.
Like,
Um,
but when Embiid is healthy, he's not only the best scorer in the league, but he's also the best defender. Not the best defender. He's like top three defender.
yeah. He's the most underrated defender in the
He's
league.
the most underrated player. For how good of a defender he is. Like, I'm gonna be real. Like, I can say this with the utmost confidence. I think he's like miles better than Bam and Gobert are defensively.
I agree.
And the way people talk about him, do you think like he's just not? He's like a average defender
Hmm.
at the position. When in reality, he's like one of the best.
His gravity alone, offense
Yeah,
and defense, it is it is always frustrating how worse the Sixers get when he gets off the court.
yeah.
And I don't see that changing based off the team we have. Um, because of how bad Drummond was. I think Adem Bona needs more time.
Mhm.
I think he's gonna be really good. But yeah, I mean, Joel, I mean, even when he didn't play one game last year that was 100% health. And you still saw his impact when he was on that court.
And I think
Like
his
that
health gets a
Christmas
little like
game,
overplayed too.
what was that?
I think his health gets a little like overplayed too.
I agree. It's just it's always in the it's in the worst moments.
Yeah. I think the past two seasons have been kind of like outliers too.
And
Because before that, he had a consistent like for like what, like 6 years of just straight consistently like 50 plus games played.
and the year before last season, before he got hurt, which he played most of the season for, he was the best player in the world. He was going to have like an all-timer season.
Yeah. And then like seriously, we've seen him average like 40 for like 2 months straight.
Like I've had people have him outside the top 10 in the
Yeah,
NBA
that's
right
just
now.
I can't even if he isn't fully healthy, there's just not 10 guys better than him right now.
It's so ignorant because people are so ready. They're so ready to counter Joel. They are
Yeah.
so ready to be done with him. And it's like, dude, I think if he plays, he's gonna be good.
Yeah. If this guy didn't have like the injury issues, we'd be talking about like a top 10 player all time at this point.
Easily.
We'd be
Easily.
talking about like we'd be talking about the best like MVP scoring season ever already. Probably the best scoring season ever, like twice. Um,
Joel played with one leg in the Knicks series and was the best player on the floor.
yeah. And he was like by far like very clearly like way better than everybody else there. You know what I'm saying? Like there was never in my eyes a discussion of if Brunson was better than him. It was just a matter of the Sixers are a terrible team without Joel Embiid on the floor.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And you had guys like Tobias Harris just being a massive hole and just like bringing the entire team down with not only a lack of production, but just like minimizing production.
Don't speak of that man. Speak that.
It, it it's frustrating to talk about Embiid and the way he's viewed just because it's like, man,
Yeah,
just give me
but
one big guy.
it's like it's weird to see like how people talk about him at times because it's like, you know what I'm saying? I'm never gonna blame a player for injuries. I don't think that's fair at all to do. Um,
Agreed.
like there's never a point where a player is responsible for an injury. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna sit there and blame D Rose or Ja for like their play style and how that leads to injuries because that is just their play style. Like it's a side effect of their play style, yes, but like I'm not gonna sit there and be like, oh, that's your fault that your knees are like destroyed at this point. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's your fault that your ACL is like destroyed from how you play because it's like just how you play. You know what I'm saying? Like these are like the things that
It's the
make
same
people
thing as to
so
make
good.
him. I was about to say the same thing. Yep.
Like we wouldn't talk about like, I think like guys like LeBron would be so good even without his physical attributes, but like a big part of what makes him so good is he's at like 6'9", 250, but he
Because
runs
he's
like
a
a
linebacker.
yeah. But like I'm not gonna sit there and be like, oh, that's on you for doing all that at your size. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think that's just stupid.
It's stupid. It's never made a, you know what I'm saying? And especially with how Embiid's like played through injuries at this point in his career, you know what I'm saying? He's never like given himself chances to like just recuperate. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like every time the Sixers are in the playoffs, he's like forced himself back into the playoffs to play.
Yep.
Like the only reason he didn't do it this year is because the Sixers just can't like do shit without him on the floor, which has been like a consistent problem for his whole career.
Yep.
Like even when they had James Harden there, I think the only time that I could say the Sixers legitimately looked like serviceable without Embiid on the floor was the year we had James Harden and we went to Game 7 against the Celtics.
We took a game without him.
Yeah, that was the only year you could say they looked serviceable, and it required you having like one of the best floor raisers of all time.
Literally an all-time player.
Like you needed an all-time player who's
You
like
need a top 25 player of all time.
seriously, you needed a guy who's like known to like be able to like you needed a guy that was able to go one person surrounded by a bunch of like decent guys against the greatest dynasty of all time.
Win 60 games with like okay players.
Like when he had Chris Paul and then a bunch of role players around him.
Yeah.
Like the Sixers are like an embarrassment as a franchise for having a player as generationally good as this guy and not being able to give him more than like Tobias Harris for 5 years straight.
When the opportunities were there.
Like, like what do you like? It's
Yeah.
bad. It's terrible, you know. But yeah, Joel Embiid when he's healthy is the best player in the league. I'm a Shea fan. Y'all have heard me say how Shea's number one. Joel Embiid's like, dude, he can do what he does as far as scoring goes, but then adds on like top three defense at the same time.
Yeah. I agree. I'm with you.
You know,
Shout out Joel. I hope he can be healthy this year and give it one last shot. Um,
I'm sorry, Joe. I don't know where my Joel Embiid jersey is. I swear I had it.
it got lost in the move, man. I'm
I don't
sorry.
know what
Well,
it's at.
it'll show up. Number one is obviously Jokic.
Yeah. Uh, what hasn't been said about him? This is like the best passing center of all time. This guy's like a
Yeah.
top five passer of all time, if we're just being honest.
Yeah. I mean,
Offensively, he's like the best center ever. You know, we see arguments about guys like Shaq, Hakeem, but like I don't really think it's like a discussion. You know, his scoring is like elite, while also adding on like a top 10 playmaker.
I mean, I think we're seeing what he's had to deal with. And as far as like roster construction, Denver, like the year they got it right, they won and they had just like serviceable role players around him.
Yeah.
And I think they got a better team around him now. But it's like he's able to make guys like Jamal Murray, who I don't know how good Jamal Murray is, but like without Jokic, he's definitely not the player he
Oh
is.
yeah, no. Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah, so I mean, he makes everyone around him better.
Yeah,
He's you're always gonna have a chance to win if Jokic is in a series.
yeah, seriously. Like,
Like that Denver team should not have been able to like play with OKC's food the way they did.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? He was like a walking, like, he's like one of those guys where you really have to dig like deep into your bag as a coach if you want
Yeah.
to like play him, you know? And, you know, I'm saying we brought up like before how we thought like, you know, guys like Aaron Gordon really stepped up into that series, obviously, but like Jokic is like still like the clear, like, you're the reason why they're here.
Yeah.
Like,
He's that team.
he's a walking mismatch. He's does everything but defense. And while his
Yeah, but
defense is pretty bad, I don't think it's as bad as some of the other guys on this list.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
If he was a little faster, it'd be a lot better.
Yeah. And then he's got a really good ability to just read passing lanes because and that seems to happen like most guys that are really good at passing also understand passing lanes the most.
He's just really smart.
He's really smart. He's a great rebounder too. Like he's like one of the best
Yeah.
rebounders like in the league. Like we don't see that a lot from superstars, I feel like. Outside of like him and Giannis. Like I feel like a lot of
Yeah.
superstars aren't like elite rebounders too. And he just is. So it's like, and he's a really big body. Like he's got really good size.
Yeah.
But yeah, like
Agreed.
that's Nikola Jokic. I know that's your best player in the league right now.
Right now, yeah.
I know I already told you I don't agree with that at all.
I mean,
But like I
Shea's
can see
very
why right
close.
now. It's
Yeah.
ludicrous. He averaged a 30-point triple double. Like
Yeah.
last time we saw that, last time we saw that, we saw like one of the best MVP seasons of all time.
Yeah. But this shows how close I feel Joel is to being a best player in the league. So,
Yeah, seriously.
um,
You know what I'm
so
saying?
yeah. Do you want to go ahead and run through your top 10?
Yep. Alrighty then. So for our honorable mentions, Jalen Duren, Nicholas Claxton, Steven Adams, Jared Allen, and Nas Reed. Number 10 is Rudy Gobert. Number 9 is going to be Walker Kessler. Number 8, Sabonis. Number 7, Bam. Number 6, Zubac. Number 5, Sengun. Number 4, Cat. Number 3, Wemby. Number 2, Embiid. And number 1 is Nikola Jokic.
For my honorable mentions, I have Nas Reed at 11, Jared Allen, Jalen Duren, Miles Turner, Isaiah Hartenstein, Donovan Clingan, Derek Lively, and Daniel Gafford. My number 10 is Ivica Zubac. Number 9
Mhm.
is Domantas Sabonis. 8 is Kristaps Porzingis. I didn't mean to have all the European guys all stacked together. 7 is Gobert. 6 is Cat. 5 is Alperen Sengun. 4 is Bam Adebayo. 3 is Victor Wembanyama. 2 is Joel Embiid. And 1 is Nikola Jokic. And that is our top 10 players of each position in the NBA. Sounds good. You ready to get into some questions?
Yes, sir. Always am.
This is the only thing you said yes to, so
Yep. Absolutely. This is my favorite part.
keep sending them in, guys.
At least it. They're the
All
only
right,
reason. They're the only reason I talk to this man at this point.
cool, man. Um, can we talk about our favorite Kobe moments?
Yeah, sure. I love that. Yeah, Kobe's got a lot of great moments, man.
Yeah, I will preface by saying I got interested in basketball not like into my early childhood. So by the time I got like really interested in basketball, Kobe was pretty much out the door. Um, like I knew of Kobe, of course, but I wasn't like locked into basketball. So a lot of my favorite Kobe moments are either the 60-point game on his final game, which I woke up the next morning to watch the highlights of, before I went to school. And then actually before I went to my dining room table, I was homeschooled then. And then uh the I would watch just highlights of his greatest moments, and I think the one that sticks out, of course, is the Phoenix Sun shot. And then when he pulls his jersey and he goes, "Woo!" Flex on him. So those stick out too. I also one of my favorites is the lob to Shaq against Portland.
Can you stop?
All right, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop.
Jesus Christ. Oh my God. He keeps taking all of mine.
I said three moments.
Oh my God. He just takes all of mine. Oh my
The
God.
question was for me too, man.
Oh my gosh. Jeez. Oh my goodness, man. Thanks, dude. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Thank
Do you
you.
have any other moments?
You have any other moments? Shut up. No, I'm playing. Yeah, at first obviously is the Kobe shot against the Suns. That and the Shaq alley-oop are like two of my favorite calls ever too.
True.
Like they're like just hearing them just chills. You know what I'm saying? So that's a
Yeah.
big I think it's dunk contest, winning the dunk contest as a rookie.
Oh yeah.
Another one I really like. Yeah, it's like he has so many good moments, man.
He,
Like that's like the most marketable like NBA player ever. Like
hmm I mean, there's a reason. I mean, yeah. I mean, he was great.
it's crazy. It's crazy how like I don't know. It's like man,
Yeah, there's a lot of moments where I'm like, man, he's not with us. I mean, that's crazy.
right?
There are moments where like I'm like, man, he should be here.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
it's crazy. Yeah, man. Wow, I don't even know. Like there's a couple other I'm missing. There's the there's that famous one where he's or he's lined up against LeBron in the All-Star game. There's this
Stupid
little
Drake messed up that picture,
I
bro.
know, Drake move. Drake got
Like,
deep.
move, bro. You are not part of this one.
Or Matt Barnes like pump faking him into the face.
Yeah.
Uh man. The 81 point game is still like ludicrous to like think about, especially in a time where scoring wasn't as crazy as it was
And
nowadays.
like now we're in this like insane scoring era, but
Mhm.
I don't know if someone's gonna hit 81.
Yeah.
Like we're starting to hit 70 a little more consistently. Like there's more of those coming up, but I just don't know if we're gonna see 81. Here's another question I've heard from a podcast. If you have 80 points, and let's say you're like the biggest Kobe I ever, do you go for the record? Do you go to break Kobe's record?
I mean, I guess technically it's like the record was it's not his because well, it still has the 100 point game.
Right. That's true.
But like, no, I see what you. Oh man, that's so hard because it's like, do you go for a fadeaway to break the
That's a
record?
good I didn't hear
Like,
that. Do something he would do?
do you come down to court? Do you catch the ball in the ISO and just
Yeah.
fade away, or do you like let it stand out of respect? Man, that's a great question. That's like I feel like you just don't know until you get to the moment. You know,
Right.
I feel like I've like realized that a lot. Like when people ask me questions nowadays, it's like I don't know, bro.
Yeah, I think it would be the most I probably would. I don't know. I feel like you just don't know if you're gonna get there again. And I know like people want a lot of people will want Kobe's name, especially guys like D Book.
Mhm.
Like I think D Book would have a really hard time doing that.
Bro, D-Book would like collapse on the floor trying to figure
Yeah,
that.
he would be inconsolable. Um, yeah, it just shows like
Somebody
how
has to say it though. Like, I mean, somebody has to break it though. Like, records are made to be broken.
yeah he'd want to be broken.
He wanted to be broken, you know. I feel like
He's
if I
not like
break his record though, I'm going right for Wilt too. I'm like, you're two, you two. I'm coming for you now.
might as well get 100 at that point.
That is the
All right, next question. If you had to sign your co-host a sports team based on their personality,
I
what team would it be? I was trying to think of this one.
don't really know.
I would say, I would say,
Huh.
you might not like this, but hear me out.
Yeah.
The Kansas City Chiefs.
God,
All right.
man.
Hold on.
You see this hat, right? Like, you see the hat,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know who I am, right?
I know. So you just got like an overall solid personality, solid presence, right? But then when it comes to the moments where you like are needed to show up and it's like you're like needed in the moment, you're gonna be there A1, tier one kind of thing. Like maybe you're not like top of the tier during but like once it's in that moment, you're gonna show up and you know you're a guy that can be counted on like that. So I that's the kind of like mold I was looking for.
Yeah. Yeah, I respect that now. Fuck.
See, you
Oh,
gotta hear me out first. You
I
gotta hear me out
know.
first.
Oh man, that's such a hard question.
It is hard.
I don't know. I kind of have an idea of what it is. I wouldn't say a current team. I'm gonna say
Oh, go for an actual, yeah.
I'm gonna say, who? Oh wow, that is so hard.
It's a
Oh
tough
my
question. It's a good
God.
question. It's a good
There's a couple of
question.
teams. But I'd say like those Raptors teams right after winning the year they won the championship and right after.
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Things like those or the We Believe Warrior teams.
why is that?
Because I feel like when I think of like you and then try to compare you to like a sports team, I think of you just like underrated. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
You know what? Good one. The Pacers. The Pacers that just made the run to the finals.
Let's
That's what
go.
That's what I like you. It's more to
All
think of
right.
like the pieces are there for every part of greatness, and it's just a matter of mindset. You know what I
That's
mean?
pretty deep. That's good.
Like it's just a matter of like, as soon as you believe, you do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I've seen it happen multiple times. As soon as you believe you could do it, you just did it. So it's like a thing of like as soon as the mindset's there, it can happen. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody picked the Pacers to make the run to the finals before the when the playoffs started. Like I'm pretty sure
Oh,
most
that's
people might have
awesome.
had them losing to the Bucks, especially losing to the Knicks, right?
Yeah.
But he just locked down and just showed up.
Definitely not take the Thunder to seven.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like that's kind of I guess that's what I would say. Yeah.
That's a good. I. That's a good one. That's a good one. All right, we're working through these. We got a few more left.
Yeah, good.
Um, this is similar, but what is your favorite characteristic about your co-host and why?
Uh,
Um, I'd say you being effortlessly funny. Like you'll say something be like dead ass serious, but it could be the funniest thing in the world. So I think effortlessly funny is like a lot of people might say they're effortlessly funny, but I think it's rarer than people like to be truly that. And you nail it for sure. So that's what I got.
I wanted to say the same thing. I don't know. I feel like you'll like deadpan a lot of times to me, and it's like I'm like sitting there, I'm like, yo, like I can't stand this guy. It's
I
like,
I
I'm
do
like,
I do the facial expressions carry the comedy a little bit.
yo, I swear, we got that down to a pack, yo,
Mm-hmm.
as far as things go. Like just
Yo,
facial expressions when it comes to just reacting to things, man.
I'll just freeze until you look at me. It's like, all
Oh man.
right. A lot of these are from our friend London, and she's nailing these questions, man. These are really good questions. Um, what's an item you would love to own one day and why?
Um,
And I guess when I think of item, not like being like a car or a house. Like, is that's
I was gonna say Optimus Prime shark replica,
yeah.
like just a working Peterbilt.
I'm currently trying to find my old toy collection again
Mhm.
and like get it back because I love my old toy collection, but I don't have a lot of them anymore.
Right.
And I'm looking for this Spider-Man toy I had, and it's like a 12-inch action figure.
Mhm.
And it was one of my favorites, and I've been like scouring the internet and I can't find it. So if I ever get the item back, like I had it when I was like 5 to 10.
Have you ever seen the who is this nigga? Those like videos? Uh
I don't know. I don't think so.
hold up. I'm gonna send it to you after.
Okay.
Because like you just said that. Actually, now that you say that, there's a life-size figure. There's like a life-size transform that's genuinely like the size of a child.
That's crazy.
It's genuinely like this tall. Like I'm sitting down, it's not like 6 feet
Right.
tall, but it's like a good like 4 feet tall.
That's crazy.
I want that. That's what I want. That thing's awesome.
Yeah, as far as other things that really want, I don't know. I like collectibles. I don't know if there's like one like holy grail thing I want.
I know. I don't know.
You know what I want?
Hmm.
The Iron Man mask. That's voice command.
It's
I want the full suit.
Mhm. Obviously.
Like I would just walk around in that, but um that like every time I see it, I'm like, man,
I want a web shooter. That'd be
I've
awesome.
always wanted a web shooter.
That'd be so
Like,
cool.
yeah, like a legit one for sure. Um, all right, three more. Um, actually, did you want to talk about the one question that's next? Because I know it's not out for you yet, but
Think it would be better to keep it as a surprise or not?
it's up to you.
Uh, I guess we could.
Okay, do you want to say the question?
So our next question is, please talk about y'all both posting individual videos about Micah Parsons without realizing. So it's funny, the other day I'm busy script writing and he sends me a picture of what he's working on, and it's a Cowboys video, which coincidentally is the same like type of solo video I'm working on right now.
Yeah, we were both like saying we want to focus back on doing solo content too, because that's
Mhm,
what we originally started with. But like, it's hard to do this and everything. But like, we want to get some solo content out there to, just I just want to keep productive and keep pushing out stuff. And
mhm.
we did not talk about us doing solo content
I think we
recently.
like knew that we were looking to do it, but we just didn't talk about what we were doing.
Yeah, so I was like, oh, Michael Parsons draft. That's a perfect thing I can do. I have the long weekend. This is something I can do to just kind of go for it. And like with my solo videos, I go right off the dome. I just talk to the camera. I only write script if I'm like researching something. So that's why I got it out first because I can get a video recorded out in like 2 or 3 hours.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm
so
focusing a
when
lot more on
he
my edit right now. And it's like that's so fun. I like it.
yeah, so I'm excited to see yours come out because I mean I feel like the way you said it, I feel like we're not putting out the same exact thing.
Yeah. And go
Which
watch it.
yeah, if you're watching on Straight Up Sports channel, it's on this YouTube channel. If not, go on the Straight Up Sports YouTube channel, and it'll
I'll
be
have
there.
his
And then
as always, his channel is gonna be linked.
same with Media Yaps with Chris's channel. So when his has come out, make sure you check that out. Yeah, so that was a funny coincidence because I was like, no way, dog. Because I was like, imagine if it was the same thing, and then it was. Um, all right, two more questions. Favorite NFL jerseys?
Um
I guess current or all time.
I guess both. Kelly Green, Jalen Hurts jersey. That's a good number one.
Easy, easy.
That's my glorious king. Uh,
That's right.
oh wow. You know, I never really think about like favorite NFL jerseys. I don't want to say just a bunch of Eagles ones.
I like the 2000s teal Jaguars jerseys with like the full Jaguar on the patch. They just brought them back, and I was really excited about that. Um, I really like the rivalry jerseys that came out.
Mhm.
Um,
Oh, the
this
Bills one is really clean.
I like all of them. Like the Bills one is crazy. I love the crystallized buffalo. I like that they're not just doing a white. I like they're actually changing elements of it.
Mhm.
I like the Cardinals dust storm, the sandstorm ones.
I like that.
The Seahawks have like the iridescent stuff going on. I like that. Miami's Miami's is cool. They just have a blackout of what they usually have. It's cool.
Mhm.
Um, the Patriots is like a new look, but I don't hate it. Um, so yeah,
I like the Bengals
I'll
like all white one.
the
I forgot what it's called.
that that's a fire one. I like those a lot.
Or I don't know if you remember the Steelers like Bumblebee.
I like the Bumblebees.
You like that? I like that too.
And they're like bring them back, bring like the stripes back, but it's like a different throwback. But it's like man, because they used to wear that once a year, and I would always love seeing when I would be watching uh football in the afternoon, and I would see the highlights, and it's Big Ben throwing to AB with the ugly, but it's like a good ugly man. It's like a nostalgic ugly. Um,
The, or the I don't remember the St. Louis Rams. They're navy blue and yellow. Yeah. I
was
forgot what
it
I forgot what it was called. I don't know what any of
was
these
was
are called.
was it the gold ones or like the yellow ones?
It was like I think it was yellow. It might have been gold though.
Because the blue and gold it was okay. I like the more yellow and like the more royal blue that
Mhm.
like they wore like Kurt Warner and stuff. Um, but yeah, um, I like different elements of the current Rams uniforms, but um, I don't know. not. I feel like it takes a lot of personality out of it too.
Or
Um,
that bright ass Buccaneers jersey.
the orange one.
Yeah.
I also
Those are-
really like the current Buccaneers jerseys, like the red with the
Mhm.
um what's I forget the what the color of the helmet is. It's like a brownish gray. There's a word for it, but I forget it. Um, but those are some of the best jerseys in ball.
Yeah.
Those Buccaneers. Yeah, yeah. There's a lot. There's a lot I like. So those are just a few. And finally, what are some of your favorite NFL games that the Eagles were not involved in?
Any Cowboys playoff game from the past 20 years.
I knew you were gonna say that. I knew you were gonna say that.
I'm
Um,
sorry. Those are like comedy. Like those were a must watch for like most of my whole life.
yeah, those are good dopamine hit, man. They
Those are
really are.
they're
I
epic.
was on vacation during the Cowboys Packers one with Aaron Rodgers versus Dak, like Dak's rookie year, and that was because they got us thinking Dallas was gonna win that game. Um, what are some really good games? I had
There
one
was
in
that
there.
the Bills Vikings one from was that 2 years ago?
That was a really good one.
That was a really good one.
That was a really good one. Um, I liked there was the Bills Cardinals game where there was a Hail Mary to DeAndre Hopkins to win the game.
Mhm.
That was a really good one. I really like that one. I'm gonna forget a bunch now.
I know. Put me
Just
on the
because
spot.
yeah, on the spot. Um, I feel like anytime the Chiefs and the Bills duel, it's always gonna be a good game.
That that crazy like 13 seconds was like
That was nuts. I remember
I
texting like the
remember
group chats. I remember being like, dude.
I remember us watching it. I remember telling you that the Chiefs were still gonna win this game.
I said I think I was like, no way. I was like, there's
Yeah, because
13 seconds left.
yeah, like I remember you were so hyped when the Bills scored. I'm like, yo, like
I was like, finally. I was like, this is over. This stupid thing is not gonna be Dynasty, and
I was like, oh man, oh man. I
it
was
was
like,
not over.
I was still in my Josh Allen hating era.
I was so upset, man.
It was so
I
fun.
swear.
It was so
Yeah,
funny.
that this is gonna be one where I'm gonna like immediately get off the record and be like, man, I remember this game. I remember this
I'm trying to
game.
think of some ones from like 2016 with like Cam and OBJ and all that too.
Oh, thank you. The that Giants Panthers game where
Yeah,
it was OBJ versus Josh Norman.
yeah,
That was some of the
that was pretty
fun.
good.
Like I think the Eagles were on a bye, and it was just them going at it all game. It was so fun.
And trying to think of Calvin Johnson versus Brent Grimes used to be like my favorite wide receiver cornerback matchup.
Oh, that's a deep pull. That's a good one.
Optimus
Grimes,
Optimus Grimes versus Megatron. Oh my God. I remember that had me hooked as a kid.
listen, Grimes, like talk about a not talked about corner, but he was good, man. He really was. That's a good one. I'm trying to think like of my favorite players. Oh, the Seahawks Packers,
Mm.
that playoff game where there was the play in the end zone that should have been a pick for the Packers, but ended up being like a touchdown. They called a touchdown for the Seahawks, and they won in overtime
Mhm.
to go to the Super Bowl. That one was a really good one. So yeah, there's a bunch of good ones. Usually when there's high stakes, it helps it. But yeah.
Yeah.
Um, anything else?
I know. Trying to think of some Legion of Boom games too.
Yeah, other than that one, I mean,
Yeah,
all those
realize
Super
how many
Bowls,
of like our favorites are just Eagle games.
probably a few, or like a good amount. Because I'm guaranteed to watch Eagles every week.
I know. It's like
I'm guaranteed to. So, all right. Well, we appreciate y'all listening all the way through. We're excited. I'm not sure when we're gonna record. Probably gonna wait for that Monday night football game to end,
Mhm.
and then we'll record. Um, so just bear with us, and we're gonna get an episode out to kick off the season. I'm hyped, man.
Yeah,
I'm ready.
bear with us. We're gonna start going from these like pretty organized videos to just like talking.
I think that's gonna be great.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. We're gonna be so off topic.
And I will preface, we are not gonna be able to watch every single game.
Oh yeah, no.
We are going to talk about the primetime games and different moments we saw.
Yeah.
I'm prefacing that now.
Sorry, I'm not watching some of these games, man.
I am
I'm
not
watching
paying
a Dolphins game.
$400 for NFL Sunday ticket.
Guys, Stream East is not fun to use.
Yeah, so
If I
no.
gotta click on a tab 4 different times to watch a game just for it to freeze, I'm not doing it.
Right.
I'm
Sorry.
just going, I'm going back to bed.
So we were not going to be a podcast that goes through every single game, and I'm sorry if that's what you're looking for.
Sorry.
That's not going to be this. Unless you want to buy a Sunday ticket for us.
Look, I'm sorry,
Um,
Patriots fans. You're getting like 3 episodes.
right. Like Browns fans, calm down. All right.
Browns fans, I'm gonna spend more time laughing at you than I am gonna be watching it.
I'm not I'm not talking about Joe Flacco, okay? I'm not doing it. Shout out Joe Flacco though. All right. Make sure to like, subscribe, Media Yaps, Straight Up Sports, and then this podcast on Apple Pods and Spotify under Dorm Talks with Chris and John. We will see you next week. Peace out.